Hello, it's a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful day outside to get a lot of work done because there's lots to do in the garden, and I've actually been working out here this morning. I stopped midday just because it got really hot around 11 a.m. Usually I wouldn't be able to work out here until 11 a.m. Wait, the shade cloth came unattached right here. But I was able to this time because, how did this break? But I think that the only reason I'm able to, and the reason I'm able to come out here right now at this time of the day, is because of the shade cloth. It feels way cooler. I want to give you an update on the leeks that I planted a few months ago. These leeks right here are the ones that were right underneath the white shade cloth. And as you can see, they are looking stunning. They're several feet tall at this point. They just keep going. And thankfully, none of these have started trying to flower yet. But if I come over to this one, this container was planted at the exact same time, but these were under some of the black shade cloth that I had up at the time. And now I have several of them flowering now that it's starting to get colder. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna snap them off right there. I wasn't going, oh, should I snap them off lower? I think so, huh? Oops. So I don't know if I did the other one correctly. Ooh, look at that. I read online that I could just snap these off to let the plant keep growing before it starts flowering, but these were right on the verge, especially this one. Look at that. Look at that, how beautiful. And now the plant can just keep getting thicker and thicker. This year I feel like we're gonna get really, really good leeks. And then this is the last container. I see a few scapes forming on these as well, which is so crazy because this one was also underneath, oh, and this one was also underneath the black shade cloth. So that is very, very interesting to see that those started creating scapes, and the only container of leeks that didn't was the one that was underneath the white shade cloth. This one right here. And you can also just see the height difference. Look how tall those are versus that container. And then the ones over here are even shorter. And I know that some of them are different varieties, but I think it also has a lot to do with just the amount of sun that they were getting at the time. And maybe these are starting to try and flower because the temperature was a little bit more drastic. And they're, yeah, I mean, that's really the only theory I have right now. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I want to do a garden tour as soon as possible. I don't know if I'll get to today, but I need to before I miss out on these blooms, because look at the star jasmine. This is one of the most beautiful views I've ever seen. Last year, I thought it looked magical, but it wasn't as full as it is this year. I think this is the prettiest that this arbor has ever looked. And especially when you stand right in front of it, because you get a perfect view of all of the red plumes from the Don Juan climbing roses. And I like the fact that you can also start to peek some of those really beautiful whimsical trellises that I made earlier. Oh, this is stunning, you guys. It smells so good, and I heard it's even better at nighttime with the star jasmine. It's supposed to release its fragrance more, at least that's what I've heard, but look how pretty that is. Doesn't that look like it's not even real? But it is. Oh my gosh, that's serendipity right there. That's the heart of serendipity. The portion that holds most of the beauty. No, all of serendipity is beautiful, but just look how stunning that looks. Wow, I love it. Okay, I need to just continue showing you. Wow. I'm starting to freak out because I just found this eggplant in the garden, and as you can see, it has bite marks on it. It was right underneath that potting bench right there. And that planter next to the potting bench is the one that had the irrigation bit off this morning. I'm gonna bring that down. Okay. Do you see anything? Do you see anything down there? Shoot. Anything at all? Right now I'm working on cleaning up the arch trellises. I removed peas because they had powdery mildew all over them. Look at that. Oh, they look so gross. And then I also chopped back some tomatoes because they were starting to get some sort of blight. I don't know if it's early blight or late blight, but they had those little holes on them. Well, it wasn't holes, it looked like they had little spots that looked like they were burnt, almost like little circular burns all over the leaves. Hold on. And others looked like they were getting powdery mildew all over the stems and the leaves. So I just removed them because I don't want them to get to any of my other tomatoes. Some of these you can see they have older foliage because these tomatoes have been in the garden since I think since last summer, like towards the end of last summer. So I'm working on trying to save as many tomatoes as possible because I didn't plant any this spring. I just had so many in the garden already that I didn't start any, and I don't plan on buying any from the store because it's too late right now. But I will work on starting some more for the end of summer again so that I can replant some of them because I definitely removed most of them from the garden. But I've also come to learn that I don't need that many. I literally had a whole wall full of tomatoes. I have hundreds of them on the plants still. And that's not including any over here that I haven't even gotten around to trellising yet. So, ooh, yeah, I'm gonna be working on that until the sun goes down today. And I definitely need to pick all of this up because I don't want anything coming back. The sun has already started going down. The garden looks beautiful. I already have the lights up. I already have the lights on because I get a little bit freaked out once the sun starts going down. And look at Mika. She has been sniffing around the area where the irrigation line was bitten and where I found the eggplant. Right now she was right on top of the container, just sniffing around and like almost trying to get behind it. Just like that, like she checks behind every single container. I feel like maybe she can pick up on whichever scent they have. And it's right up against the back wall of the garden. But do you see how she just keeps going in between every single... Can you imagine if there's something there? I don't think so. Telling you, she knows. I feel like she's after a certain scent. how she's going through the exact same